Hi everybody, Joe Brancato, the air gun scientist. And today we have a great deal that we're going to tell you about. We have the Zbroia line with us. And a lot of you that know the Zbroia line are aware that they have pretty nice looks. Here it is with their black wood stock, okay, with brass accents. Extreme value. You get a super accurate gun for under $900, which is a regulated gun for under $900 that's super accurate and European made. Picatinny rail, again, brass accents. And one of the things that everybody loves that even the $2,000 guns don't have, or $2,200 guns, anti-double loading feature. And what that means is when you pick the gun up, you load it the first time you're hunting. A lot of us has done that. And then you're not seeing anything, you walk down, then you see something and you get all excited and you cock it again, you put 2 pellets in it. Now you have a choice. Either if you know you did it, you dump the 2 pellets, or if you don't know you do it, you pull the trigger and they go low because you're shooting 2 pellets and you miss and scare your quarry away. So with the anti-double load feature, that just doesn't happen. And that's a great feature that not even the highest end guns have, or most of the high end guns. So like we said, they're regulated. In fact, you can shoot them down to about 110 bar or so, but whereas most guns could only be filled to 200 bar or 250 bar, which these can do well, and you'll get a lot of shots, you can fill up all the Zbroias, Sapsan, Hortizia, Kozak, Kozak FC, up to 300 bar, which just gives you even more shots. You don't have to fill it up to 300 bar if you can't, but if you can, you get that many more shots. So let's take a look at the barrel lengths. 350 comes with a 180cc tube. Okay, that's the nice compact, really short carbine. Now this will be a little bit reduced in power with the 330 barrel. This is made very small. This is for like your backyard, or if you want to give it to your kid because it's nice and short and it's not front muzzle heavy. Again, excellent accuracy because the barrels are made in-house. Fill it to 300 bar. After the 300 bar, and I'm trying to line these up so you can see the difference in length, is the 450. Okay, now the 450, the 300, both have a shroud with a 1/2 inch 20 on the end. So both of these guns are shrouded. So they're pretty quiet to begin with, but they're threaded 1/2 inch 20, and you can put a Donnie FL, a Huggett, whatever brand that you want. We carry them all, but it'll make it even extra mouse fart quiet, okay? Now, the third barrel length is a 550. Now, believe it or not, the 450 rifle and the 550 rifle are the same length. And the difference is approximately 4 inches. How do they do that? Well, the 450, the barrel ends about here. The shroud ends here with a 1/2 inch 20 adapter. On the 550, the barrel ends right here. And if you want to put the shroud that comes with the gun on it, you can, additionally. So there's your extra 4 inches right there. Or just leave it off, put your Donnie FL on, and it's going to be even quieter. Because obviously you're going to get a bigger one than this. You're going to get a, like a Sumo. Usually I have one here. Would have been nice.
Would have been nice. Would have been nice.
Bang! Through the magic of television. Oh look, I just happen to have a Huggett and a Donnie FL here now. So this one is the Sumo, and that will just bring this down to nothing, as will this Huggett. Either one of these will screw right on, and I would put one of these on the 550. I would just leave this one. No, this works great. In fact, before you even buy one, just try the one that came with the gun out. Maybe save yourself the purchase of a suppressor. But if you want them, we have them in stock. Every caliber, every length, every model of Donnie and Huggett. So let's see. We talked about the 350, the 450, the 550. Again, all barrels are super accurate. Don't believe us. Go look at Rick Shooter 1721's videos. Amazing. The guy gets a balloon, puts a playing card on it at 75 yards, and 3 of them shoots the card edge-wise off of the balloon. 3 in a row.
Woo! Very nice, very nice. Woo! Very nice, very nice.
75 yards. Playing card off a balloon. Not only is he a great shot, which he is, but you're only as good as your weakest link. So if the gun can't handle it, you're gonna hit that balloon or miss the card. And Rick does it 3 shots in a row. So what's the special deal we have? Well, we talked about the guns. Now here it is. We're giving a
$200.
yes,
$200.
discount on our Guppy, fully loaded. What does that come with? Well, first of all, the Guppy is an American-made tank. And you know how few and far between people are selling American-made tanks are, okay? American-made tank. Ours is the largest Guppy-sized tank made. In fact, we're the one that coined the phrase Guppy. Ours is 114 or 118. It's 20 cubic feet. I'm going to say it's 114 cubic inches water volume, which means that's how much water it holds. That's the true value of it, okay? I knew when I did the calculation, it came out to 19 plus cubic feet, like it rounded up to 20 cubic feet. It's a 4,500 tank, made in USA, with all 3 options. Option 1, in addition to the standard gauge that always comes with it, the glycerin-filled 2-inch gauge tells you what's going in your gun, it comes with this gauge, which is option 1, which tells you how much air is remaining in the tank, okay? That's a totally necessary thing. The second option we call option 2A, because we used to have an option 2, but this replaced it. People like this more. We put quick disconnects at both ends of the hose. Now, why is that such a big deal? Well, for one thing, if you leave the hose on any tank, guys bend them, gals bend them too, kids bend them too. They get bent, eventually the hose goes bad. And out of the tens of thousands of hoses we've sold, literally, I've only had a few people call me up and say, my hose is leaking. And I said, is it leaking near the, and this is the old days, before we did this 2A, I said, is it leaking near the tank? They go, yeah, how'd you know? And I go, because you're pulling it like that. So that's when we came up with this idea, option 2A. Females on both sides, a male on the tank allows you to fill it up now at a paintball store, or if you unscrew this at the den, you can get it filled at a scuba shop. But also for those of you that have compressors at home, they'll just plug right on there. So that's option 2A. Option 3 is the armor. We put the tank protector and a net. The tank protector net and a boot at the bottom of the tank. Now, not only does that protect the tank, but allows you to use the tank standing up if you want. Again, all of our tanks have a slow flow valve. What does that mean? That means you don't have to worry about if you crank open the valve a little too much, all the air whooshes into your gun, overfills it. This will just slightly hiss into your gun. Takes about 10 seconds to fill a Marauder from 2,000 to 3,000. So you can't, well, you can if you don't watch it, but if you just open it, it'll just slowly go up and in 10 to 20 seconds fill your gun. And then you can easily shut it. That's the Guppy Special with the Zbroia Hortizia. And be sure to look at our other Zbroia guns, the Kozak FC, and the Sapsan. But like I said, check out Shooter 1721's videos on these guns. Look up Zbroia on YouTube. You'll be shocked and amazed. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the Airgun Scientist. We're trying to hit that 10,000 follower mark. We'd really appreciate your support. Take care and God bless. This is Joe Brancato, the Airgun Scientist, signing off.